All right, we on. Welcome to Encounter with me, Marcus Stewart. I am your host. My co-host is on. I think I caught him slipping. You ready to do this, Doc?
Yep.
What's what you got going on over there? Hey, it look it better be good.
It's pretty good.
See that what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, what in the world is that? Is that a chicken sound? Is that a ground beef? Is that a
It's,
hamburger on bread?
this the
Oh,
first time. This the first time in a long time that
talking
we
about
sitting
taking
on
it back
bread.
to the hood, man. Hey, what's up with my you hearing my recording as it comes through, yeah?
Um, yeah, but
It's
you
chopping up.
got you got a delay.
All right. Yeah, man. I think it's where I'm at in the
So
house,
it's
but I
good
can't
now.
move. Yeah, so we in this thing. I don't know how in the world. I don't know. Was it doing this last night?
No,
Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on with it, but we
don't worry
good to
about it.
go.
Let's go. What we
That
talking about?
sandwich better be good. Did you have some cheese on that?
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. This nigga here. All right, so look, so let's go right in, bro. It's the Encounter podcast tonight. We live finally for the first time. It's episode 1. My boy in the house. I took the liberty of creating my own background. You know what I'm saying? This thing is crazy. Do I have a delay?
A little bit, but it's all right.
All right, we Gucci. So first off, let's start off with this. I seen something on the internet today, and we can roll through the other topics. But I seen something on the internet today, and called me old or slow. As apparently it's been on for the last few days. This Kim Burrell thing, man.
Yeah, you late.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you late.
When when did it happen?
I posted it about 2 days ago.
You posted it?
Mm-hmm.
Where on Facebook?
Part one and part two.
Wow, it's a part two. Is it worse than the part one?
They both it's equally bad.
Oh man.
She's
So
talking
what are
to the
your
same
thoughts on
lady.
that? Did you laugh at first or did you feel some type of way?
I laughed at both of them, but after watching it, then I felt some kind of way.
You felt some type man, I you know what? I'ma just say I hate that, it gotta be the church entertainers, man, that's going crazy like that. I don't get me wrong. I don't have nothing against it. However you do, whatever you do. But at the same time, bro, I feel like well, let me stop saying feel. I think that if you got the platform, you know what I'm saying, you gotta use your patience. You know what I mean? Like you gotta use your patience. What you think about that, bro?
I agree. I'm trying to find my. I'm gonna try to go to Facebook to see if I can share this
Pull it
page
up.
so you can see both of the
I
clips.
just let's hope it worked because you remember when we had our technical difficulty yesterday. It was kind of losing it. All right, so look, how about you tell us a little bit about
Oh,
yourself, man? You the host, you the co-host. So tell us a little bit about
what,
you.
what you call me? The host. What's that?
Co.
The host. Oh, you the host. So a little bit about me.
Introduce yourself.
That's it. My name is Antoine Stewart. I am owner and operator of North Houston Tactical Unit. I teach license to carry courses. We
Okay.
do a lot of podcasts. I'm a drummer, musician, singer, blah 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 blah. You feel me? All of the
Simple.
above.
Simple, huh?
Yep, simple, simple, simple.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they know me, but I'm gonna introduce myself.
Sure.
My name is Marcus D. Stewart.
Okay. What else?
Yeah, and nah, I play bass, of course, and I have a church. I'm the pastor of a church. It sounds weird when I say it, man, but that's what I am. That's all we need to know tonight. So we just introduced ourselves, and let me start. Hold on. Look, first off, let me get this off my chest. All of you people that drive in Houston,
You people.
y'all are whack. Y'all need
What
to
do you
use
mean,
y'all's
you people?
blinker. Was that a burp?
What do you
Y'all need
mean,
to,
you people?
yeah, you people, y'all need to use y'all's blinkers. And look, why is this? If I'm riding like this, somebody come, they don't pull up on side you, they just pull up to your back door and just ride next to you on your back door. Why do y'all do that? Y'all gotta stop. I'm gonna make sure that every week I remind y'all of something stupid that y'all do on the road. Use your blinker. If you get over in the lane, right? Don't get over to ride the same speed limit as a person. You get over to pass them up.
Do
If
you
you see
do you got a
what
driver's license?
for me,
Yeah.
of course I do. Let me finish talking to the people. If you get over, you need to pass the person up or get behind the other person in the other lane. I'm tired of y'all Houston drivers, man. I'm tired of y'all, co-host included. Do you drive bad?
I drive fast.
Okay, well, yeah. See,
Fast and bad are two different things.
I can ride with you. I can ride with you. I don't mind going fast. I'm talking about bad.
No, tell the truth. You can't ride with me because you're gonna be like, if I die, I'm gonna kill you.
Cause you, bro, you be going to sleep. I,
No, I don't.
bro, you be
I
going to
used to
sleep.
be I used to be tired. I used to be
If I see
tired.
your eyes doing this while we on the road,
No, 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 no,
I'm going off, dog. Like,
no.
bro,
Yeah,
we
Marcus,
gotta,
Marcus will go off.
bro, we gotta, bro. You come on, you gonna
Man,
have to
if you
see me
tired, just say that, man. I ain't
before
trying to
we,
die today. If I die, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come back and hunt you for the rest of your life.
before you go in, bro. You gonna have to see me, bro. Like I'm telling you, hey, just like on
I'm
that
a
movie with
legs broke, arms broke, and you gonna be trying to fight on me.
bro. I swear, bro. I'm gonna,
You should have been
I'm gonna be
asleep in the
using my
first place.
elbows. I'm gonna do something.
All right, let me share my screen, bro, so we can get to that
Oh,
thing.
that
Can you see
video.
it? Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, here
Oh,
it is
say
right
you
here.
can't do it. All right, you want me to bring it up?
It's right here.
Whoo! Leave your comments, man. Leave your comments.
Say
Tell us what you think about this. What do y'all think?
thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord, I'm singing alone now. You, ma'am, with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone.
Yeah, it's kind
Lord,
of
I'll be
rude.
back.
Eh?
No, I'll call on you when I'm ready. Thank
Jesus.
She just kept right on singing. All right, pull up the second one, man.
So
That's
what?
that's
The lady was probably in worship. She was
that's what
worshiping.
man. See,
Her,
that's what I'm
her,
saying, bro.
her eyes was probably closed. I just wanted to harmonize just now. She would have been talking to me too.
Yeah, brother.
All right, here goes the second video.
turn now, okay? You were singing with me earlier. Don't you see how you do now? Come up here. Come on up here. Hold on, hit me, hit me. Shh. A few minutes ago, I was saying, don't nobody sing with me. I'm talking about thanks to the Lord. I said, you. I said, I'm singing by myself. My son turned around and said, she said, don't sing. I said, thank you, Lord. Now when you get up here and it's your turn, he said, who, me?
That ain't that
Not
bad.
me. Say, get something in your hand. Oh,
Oh yeah,
thank
see
you.
that
Oh,
wasn't
y'all
that
give her a
bad.
hand. You gonna do it again?
Did you
You can't
say
have this.
that's not that bad?
You
Yeah,
ready?
that's
Just sing, say,
that second
get
one. That's not that
something in
bad.
your hand. Get something in your hand. And wave it in the air. And wave it in the air. I brought my off. I got my off. And I can't care. And I can't care for how he's gonna bless. He's gonna bless my whole life. My whole life. I'm so okay. It's your turn now. Okay. You were singing with me earlier. Don't you see how you do?
Okay. All right, bruh. Okay.
So
That
you
really
said
that okay, that didn't seem like that was just too bad right there.
I know you
That didn't
lying.
the second one didn't. The second one it seemed like she was trying to get back, kind of bring the crowd back into, it seemed
No,
like she
no,
was
no.
trying to get everybody back to calm down, but that
Let, let,
first one
me,
was just
let me
bad.
tell you what was wrong with it. What's wrong with it is now we're at offering time.
Right.
So now you're saying, okay, I made a mistake. Basically, I made a mistake. Let me try to fix it and write it. And
Right.
then when a lady is now reluctant to sing because you just outed her in front of everybody, now you
Oh,
make the whole audience laugh at her. And of course, she ain't gonna show her right there that she felt some kind of way because she's embarrassed.
yeah.
You now make everybody laugh at it, and then you mock me and how I'm singing, and I could have been in worship at the time.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
even though I laughed at both of the videos initially, after looking back at it, uh, this is why a lot of Christians have a lot of church hurt. A
Yeah.
lot of Christians, and believe it or not, it's more millennials than older people, but a lot of people have a lot of church hurt because little bitty things like that can trigger somebody to be like, oh, so I deal with that kind of stuff in the world. I deal with bullies in the world, and you're in the church bullying me. I deal with people saying I can't sing in the world. I come to church trying to give my all to God, not to you, and I get ridiculed.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I do it again. Sometimes I'm not saying that that was what her stance is,
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
but her as a minstrel should have known better. I'm saying. I'm saying that
I don't think that was. I don't.
minstrel. Yeah. Hey, Jonathan Menifee, he say to all my minstrels, I say, what you call me?
You said what? He called you what?
Jonathan Menifee posted that to all my minstrels. Hey, what you call me?
Yeah. I don't.
I ain't no period.
That ain't it. That
That's not it.
ain't it.
Nice.
Yeah, but you know what? Now that you put it like that, though, I can't see where you're coming from. So I took the second one as she was trying to smooth it over, and
Yeah, the
she
right
kind of got
way.
the crowd to kind of laugh at what was a tense moment.
Nah, she was mocking the lady.
Yeah, but in your mind, you saying like she was still kind of letting her have it, basically.
She was letting her have it. Now, you think about this from the outside looking in. The right way to do it is if I embarrassed you in public, I need to apologize to you openly. The same way you
Oh,
embarrassed me,
okay, yeah, right.
apologize to me in front of everybody like that,
I
and
I,
then
I can
say,
feel you on that.
sing with me on this song. So again, this made me think about there's a lot of videos out there, and I can name so many names where they're talking about the musician that's playing in the wrong note, or they're throwing
Ooh.
something at the musician to get their attention,
You
or
hold on,
or
hold
they're
on. You seen somebody throw? You saw somebody throw something at a musician,
I wish. Hold on, let me see if I can.
bro? Come on now, you
This I don't
find
want
that,
this.
bro. We
I
okay.
don't
So
want
hold
this
on.
to turn to
Somebody,
messy, but
let's say you on the drums. They
yes.
off beat. They get mad at you for not being on beat, and they throw a book at you. What's happening after that?
I'm so the type of person I am. I'm still gonna play, but I'm gonna address the situation when we're in closed quarters.
Oh yeah, see that's good. That's
That's
good.
just how I carry myself. Because I'm always gonna be a professional over anything. You ain't gonna ever be able to say that Antoine jumped off the drums and was talking noise and cussing out in the church. And no,
Oh yeah, nah, we. I'm not cussing, but I'm definitely about to unplug and walk on back to my car. I ain't gonna cuss. I ain't gonna act no fool. But you throw a book at me, sir or ma'am, yeah, that's that. You ain't got to pay me. I'm gone. Like that's a wrap. I'm out of there. Yeah, I'm out there. I'm finna say my prayers on the way to my truck,
okay.
and I'm going home, man.
All right, here go the first
No,
one.
no love lost.
Here go the
All
first
right,
one.
put it up, put it down there. I'm gonna put it up.
All right.
You ready?
You know it's turning in my favor.
Oh, this Brian Carn.
Yes.
It's turning around for me.
Wow.
It won't all.
In this video, you see Prophet Brian Carn throwing an object at a musician. He's come under fire for this controlling act, which is not foreign to the church.
Wow.
Many of these pastors are very controlling and abusive, and the members just take the abuse thinking that being obedient to the pastor means they're obedient to God. Carn has since apologized in his own way. Take a look.
I seem to be the talk of social media these days. I mean, on everybody's platform. Just the other day, they pulled up a video all the way from May when I had on that green suit and the way I spoke to the young lady. I think I told the young lady, don't be coming up there locking her knees. I wasn't
I was
telling her
going to
to.
show you that one too.
Anyway, whatever conclusions people came to, it's just absolutely amazing. And it's obvious that there are a lot of people who just don't like me. And I think maybe you should sit with yourself and say to yourself, I just don't like Prophet Karn. You have that liberty. You got to love me, though, if you want to go to heaven.
Hold
So
on, Twan. Hold on. Pause that.
I paused it.
Let me jump in. First off, I'm not the one to judge nobody, right? And I don't have nothing against nobody. I promise I don't. Like I'm a preacher, and so I'm not one to bash no preacher. I'm not. Like whatever the TD Jake stuff. Look, man, you can't talk about the man of God. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. I'm not speaking evil on him or nobody else, but I will say some stuff ain't got nothing to do with nobody disliking you. It's people's dislike of the way you treat other people. That's what I would
Yeah.
say. It's not like I got nothing against nobody, but anybody can call out and say, I don't care what position you in. Respect is always gonna be respect, no matter who you are, whether you the pastor, whether you just a pew member, whether you whoever you are. Respect is always respect. And to me, sometimes it seems like people with position, and I'm not even just talking about church, but people in positions just have this, I don't know, this pride in position where they feel like they can talk to you any kind of way, they can treat you any kind of way, and you better show up the next Sunday. And that's why the church is like losing so many members, because they like, bro, this this voluntary. Like I can volunteer my services at another place. And sometimes people in positions get a position and it go to their head, bro. Like I'm really hating that for the space that we in, or the space that I'm in. I'm really hating that for us, man. A lot of, since social media has come out, and some of the stuff is good that is coming out, but then at the same time, the stuff that goes on in some of these churches, man, I'm
So
just like,
listen. You've been a part of a church. You're a musician too. You've been a part of churches where the pastor is getting on the choir, right?
yeah.
About your singing or the choice of
Musicians too.
song.
Musicians like blatantly. I
Let's
disagree with it,
let's
but
look at
I'm
this.
not speaking it. But blatantly, I'm talking about. I've seen a pastor call out his top musician during church, and the musician didn't do anything wrong. Like didn't
Let's
do
let's
nothing wrong,
let's
and
look at this one. Let's look at this.
over the podium just laid into the man.
Let's look at this one.
All right.
You do it too often.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, this is for the crowd.
Let it play. Hold on. Let it play.
Look, whoa now. I want y'all to stop this. See, sometimes I have to see these things, but y'all still, I want somebody to lead a song that's a good singer. And I don't want one person to keep jumping up every time something to sing. They'd be the first one to jump up to sing a song. Y'all make me say these things sometimes because you do it too often. When you do it too often, you're going to hear from me. And then guess what? I don't care. All right. Somebody sing the song. I'm not saying you can't sing, but I don't like to see you jump up and lead a song more and more and more. And you're not an expert singer. Now listen, I know singers on the choir now. I can tell you whether you can sing or not. Is that right?
Yeah. So
Thoughts. Thoughts.
I mean, that should have been another time where he say, "I want to meet with the choir after church," or "Let me come to the rehearsal and have a talk with y'all." Not openly in front of the congregation.
The service
On a
is going
Sunday
on,
morning
man.
service.
Service is going on. They rolled up. They rolled up and rolled out. Know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about they rolled up. Service going on. He just straight.
Bro, this is it happens. It happens more frequently than you think, and people think that it's okay, or pastors think that it's okay. I'm gonna show you one more, and then we can go dive into like what's right, what's wrong, what your thoughts are about it.
All right. You hear this stuff. You see this stuff, and it's like I can't. I'm not at liberty to go and just. You know how some people they make their whole platforms about bashing other people.
Yeah.
They make their whole platform about talking about other people, which I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at liberty to say, "Oh, you right, you wrong, or you this or you that." My thing is just, come on, bro. It got to be a way to do this.
This is one. This is only one of the ones that this specific pastor has done. Okay, but this one, I mean, all of them when he involved.
Who is he?
He, Pastor Jim, you'll see.
Pastor who?
You
Is
never
this
seen it?
something that? All right, hold on. Here you come.
Well, I'm talking. Hey, hey, hey! Don't.
Oh,
I'm important. I'm somebody. Now you might do your English teacher that way, but I'm
oh,
not teaching English. I'm teaching eternal life here. I love you. You know I love you. Have I convinced you I love you? Yeah. You better not.
oh. He going. He. He going on the road.
You
Boy,
should
say
have
y'all
been and
got
never
him
come
and
back. Well,
Jesus
he ain't
messed
here
up.
now.
Oh my goodness. All right, bro. That's enough, man.
Hold on,
We
hold
can't
on.
we
He
can't
went
take
on
it no
somebody
more.
else. You can't take it.
Man, come on, man. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I can't. We look bad, man. We looking bad. Y'all y'all don't stop going to church because of that. Come to my church. That's no, man. Don't do them like that, man. It's another one.
It's a lot, man. He went
Me
he
little
went through
left.
this whole crowd.
Mhm.
He went through this whole
I'm the
crowd.
real deal. Yeah. All right. I know you are too, but you ain't been here.
Oh, has your pastor ever done that at church while church going on?
Huh?
Have let me say this. How many churches have you played at where the pastor did something like that? How many churches just
If I'm honest, every church that I've been to, and I'm gonna stop sharing this screen. Every church that I've been to, every single pastor at one point in time has had a moment.
where he do that
Open,
over the podium while service going on?
yeah. All of this has been doing service. I can go
Oh
down the
my
list. I
god.
can go down the list and name different pastors. So, but how they look at it, they
Yeah, we
will
ain't
look
gonna name
at
no
it,
pastors.
huh?
We ain't gonna name nobody.
No. But I'm saying, depending on what it is and depending on what it's said, it's almost like open rebuke, depending on what it is. So it could be somebody saying, "Y'all not on y'all job. Y'all need to tighten up. We got this and this to do." Or it can be, "Y'all not singing. Y'all need to come to practice." It could be, um, I mean, I've heard a lot of different. Y'all not giving. I know a couple of pastors who will stay on giving for 30 minutes, just telling you that you ain't gay.
What?
I had one pastor at least he put me in the office, but he was like, "I know if you making 80 hours and then you making this, boom, that time this is this, and then that time this is this, and by the time you come out, time minus taxes and da 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 da, you looking at this, and if you give God his 10%, this is what you should be giving the church." That's between me and God. I mean, he chopped me up, and I'm standing there just like, okay.
What did you say to that?
That was my last Sunday. Oh shit. That was my last Sunday because you can't tell me, you don't know what my situation is first.
Wow. Did
You
y'all
don't
have
know.
like bad blood before that? Like what was
No,
the like
no, and I guarantee you there's at least 5 or 6 people that don't go to the church no more that can vouch for the story. I'm not lying to you.
what? So that was first and last. Like that was the first
Well, it
encounter,
wasn't the
last
first service.
encounter.
It wasn't the first. That was the last service that I went to.
No, but I'm saying that was the first time that y'all had any kind of disagreement, and
Yeah,
that was the last first
yeah,
and last.
yeah. Because
Dang.
you don't know what I could have tied my time. I could have tied to another church because I've always played for multiple churches. I
Yeah.
could have tied in other ways, but instead of coming to me and asking those things, I just want you blessed.
Did he?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm
So
saying
if you watching tonight, I want you blessed. So give to our
But what I'm saying
Hey,
is,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I'm
all
just playing.
we not going on the church rampage. We're just saying, for babes in Christ. Let's kind of turn it this way. For
Yeah.
babes in Christ that's watching this, for people that don't really go to church, don't look at it and be like, oh, it's hypocritical or this happens in our churches. Just understand that some things happen, but you have to be mature enough to know how to handle it, how to receive it, how
Right.
to turn off when you need to turn off, turn on when you need to turn on. Use what was given to you, and the rest of it, study to show that self-approved. This ain't Bible lesson. Just that's for y'all.
Yeah, nah, I feel you though. I feel you. Like that's right. It's not to bash nobody. Like nah,
It's real
it's
dating.
we don't give the energy like we just trying to bash nobody because that's not what it's about. I just wanted to see like the
Bro.
extent, bruh. That's crazy.
Bro, if I showed you, it was another one that the last pastor I showed you that he did. I think he was talking to the musician, and he was just so left field with it. It was just like
Man.
I could not play for somebody who was like that all the time.
Yeah, so y'all leave it in the comments, man. Like tell us your church experience or write in your church experience, like worst church experience or something that made you stop going to church
What
because
was
of
your
something
what
that you
was
saw.
your encounter?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's I don't know, bro. Like that makes me sad, man. That makes that really hurts
It,
my heart to
it don't
know.
make me sad. It don't make me sad. I just realized that um, when somebody doesn't have the church's interest or individual's interest at heart,
Right,
you are just doing a job. And I'm talking from a musician standpoint now. You're just doing a job. But when you have somebody that's actually invested into who you are as a person, your growth as a spiritual person,
right.
your spiritual growth overall, how your family is doing, there's only one. I hate to say it like this, there was only one pastor that came to see about me, send me groceries when I had COVID, still paid me a check when I wasn't playing.
Wow.
Came to funerals of
Yeah.
people of mine or my families that had passed.
I remember that. I
I know
remember that.
there was only one pastor, and out of all the pastors that I played for in my life, there was only one pastor. You want me at every funeral? You want me to play at every funeral? You want me to
Yeah,
be at
but didn't
every
come to none
evening
of mine.
program? You want me to be at every evening program? You want me to pay tithes to your church? But you ain't gave me not a flower to no people that
Yeah.
died in my family. You
Yeah.
ain't came to visit. You ain't came to give no words of encouragement. You ain't
Yeah.
sent me no groceries. And the one thing that she did, the times that I missed, she paid me still. Ain't no church did that. If I missed, I missed, and then I missed that money.
All right, so hold on. So you just touched on something else that we gonna go into that. But like first let me say we need more people like that, bro. We do. We need more churches like that. Like that's less concerned about trying to stick their chest out in their title and really just focus on just the relationship with the people. You know what I mean? So I much love, much respect to that. Even if it was just only one, that gives me hope that it's worth going. You know, there are still some good churches out there, man. Like there's still some good pastors, some good leaders out there. So hold up. So you
But
just touched on that. Now you said it. So this one pastor out of all the pastors you played for, this was a lady.
yeah,
I know I remember her, but I'm just saying, like,
well, yeah, it was a
it
lady.
was. You're right. You're right. It was a woman of God,
Yeah,
woman of God.
yeah, yeah. So my encounter
I like the way you
was,
give it. There you
yeah,
go.
you got to keep plugging the word. That's what this is about, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
The encounter don't necessarily have to be Christian or spiritual. It could be an encounter with life in general. It could be an
true.
encounter with God. It could be an encounter with Satan. It could be an encounter with anything. It could be an encounter with finances, an encounter with loss of a job. It could be anything. But right now, since we're focusing on uh, the display of disrespect that Kim Burrell
Yes.
showed, it kind of traveled down the line of this.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm
Right.
saying, yeah, she was very concerned about everything dealing with me,
And
and
hold
it
up. Hold
wasn't
up. hold up. Let me just play devil's advocate right quick.
Okay.
It wasn't on the strength of like, let me come to your funeral because I want you to come to my house after that. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
no.
she
This
wasn't low
this
key like
this
raising
lady
up
right
a
here.
church dress, saying come in the
No.
office real quick.
I have
Let
never
me send you
seen
some groceries so you can, you know
I
what I'm
have never
saying?
seen this lady out of what I see on Sunday morning. I mean, every single if I seen her at the store, she was gonna be the same way she is on Sunday. If I see
I like
her
that.
on Facebook, she gonna be the same way I saw her on Sunday.
I like
And
that.
that's a hard thing to say
Yeah,
with people in general, let
that's
alone preachers and
yeah.
ministers.
Right. Whether they saved or not. That's right.
Yeah, and I mean honestly, the lady was and still is who she say she is.
Wow.
So I
That
mean
speaks volumes.
I when I was looking for validation, I was just talking about this the other day. I posted a long time ago that on one of my old TV shows on Late Night with SNA, I said
Shameless
I
plug,
was
right?
seeking the validation of men, my brothers, other preachers, people that have been in ministry already when I was in seminary, and
Men of God.
I was not getting the support I felt like I needed at that time.
Oh,
And God came
oh,
to me and said, "You seek the validation of men who I give validation to." Basically, like you don't need them.
right.
Focus on me, and I'll
Yeah.
give you what you need. Not saying I don't need them because you do need a support system, but he was trying to teach me that stop seeking the likes and the comfort and the support and the words of
Whoa.
encouragement from them.
Yeah.
Seek me, and that goes back to my scripture. Like I thought we weren't trying to go super spiritual on this, but
You done got by 3 scriptures and I'm the
I
preacher, but
know.
go ahead, man. Go
Look ye
ahead.
first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So I need to
Yeah.
seek him first, not any and everybody else and everything else that's dealing with it, the title and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of honestly, that's why I stopped going to seminary. I stopped
Wait,
going to
wait, wait,
seminary.
wait, wait. Hold on. You stopped
Yes,
going because you didn't see the genuineness of the people that were there, or like
no,
what's that about?
I think in totality, man requires us or expects us to have the theology degree, the degree behind the name. It's all well and dandy and good to learn Bible and biblical theology and learning the Greek and the all that stuff. That's
It's
going
important. It is
sometimes.
important.
Yeah, it's important. Sometimes the way that God wants to use me. Let me say that. Sometimes all of that is going right over a person's head that looks like me. That
That's
just
right.
want to know how can I apply that to life?
Yeah.
How does that what you talk all that you talking about and all them words, big words, long words in the Greek and the Hebrew, how does that equate to me paying a
Yeah.
bill?
Me
How
paying
does that
my
equate to
lights,
me
me
applying?
getting into it with my wife,
Yeah.
me dealing with my
So
children. Yeah,
again,
yeah.
not
I
downing
got you.
nobody who go because you need that behind your name when you're going into preaching. I'm not a preacher. So I stopped going, and God has still used me in all kind of ways, and I thought about going back to at least finish because I paid the money. I've already paid for the whole
Oh, yeah,
class.
you paid. You gotta go get that, bro.
I
You gotta
paid
go
for
get that.
everything. I don't. All I have to do is to get back in and finish it to get the degree. But it's like
Yeah, go and get it. You already paid that, bro.
I
You got.
know that's
But
the
now you
only.
know what?
If I
I
ever
will
come
say
out with
this.
a if I ever come out with a degree from seminary, it'll be
No,
because I already paid for it.
you might as well. But no. Look, I will say this. I would recommend school for a person if they know that they study habits are not good. So like I advocate for a person to dedicate to study. Like you'll never know the extent that I study because it's not for nobody to know. And just because I don't bring up this word in Hebrew or this word in Greek means this or that, that does not mean that it's not incorporated. But I just don't use it because the average person don't study it. I study it to learn it, to understand it, but I give it in such a way that people will understand it. But my study habits are rigorous like that. But for the average person or the average preacher who wants the title, I would recommend that because a lot of them that I have heard and hear nowadays, they don't study.
Yeah.
They don't dedicate to study. So that's the only reason why.
Look,
So is that
there's
as
some
opposed
preachers.
to a
There's
person?
there's some preachers that want to get up there. They go through the studies just so they can get up there
Right?
and talk with the theology terms and talk
True.
above your head and talk like
True.
they know it all, got it all, like they educated, and it's only for show.
Man,
Some,
I gotta agree with you on that, bro.
some. But I don't know if you saw my post the other day. I said you can really tell when somebody studied.
Yeah, you can. I can,
I
but that's
can
just because
really,
I study.
yeah. Well, see, even for the people that don't study, for the people that don't study, you should study your own word.
But I do get your point, though. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You saying like basically most people just do it just for a show type.
Yeah,
You know, they get it just for a show. They get it to talk above your head so they can make themselves seem to be
look and
like I'm the
sound
smartest
super
kid in the
educated.
room thing. You know what I'm saying? I know more than you when it comes to this. I understand that. Man, I tell you this, bro. Like that's definitely a real perspective. But look, go back and get that degree. Go back and get that. You paid your money for that.
I
Go
was
go go go
I was
get that.
thinking about it. I was thinking about it.
All right, so hold on. For the last few minutes, let's go into what you had mentioned to me something about TD Jakes.
Okay.
And again, I'm not here to bash the man, so let me put that out front. I'm not here to bash nobody. Like that's my guy. I listen to him. He can preach. Like, and he's in my line of he's one of my counterparts. Like he's a minister. I'm a minister. So we as ministers don't badmouth each other. So we not here to do that. But I just wanted to hear what it is that you what you was referring to because I heard about something, but it just seemed to be a bunch of fluff. Like it just seemed to be a bunch of people just talking like a bunch of rumors.
Okay. So the main thing was, uh, and a few people that I know have stated the same thing. Don't let your good be spoken evil of. So we don't know what happened, but we do know that he was in the company of P Diddy and some of P Diddy's parties.
Some
And
of is
some,
that speculation though?
no. This is hard
Hold on,
facts.
you in the comments if you have some real evidence, like put it in the comments. But I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Hardcore facts, and somebody was accusing him of also sleeping with men. So
That sound like an accusation and a rumor.
okay, it could sound like an accusation and rumor, but when somebody say they have evidence and proof, and he has there's pictures out there where he's at P Diddy party and with P Diddy, it's like, you can say I went to a party, but we know what happens at PD parties. PD PD
What if he
parties.
what if what if he was there like during the daytime hours, man?
I mean, hey,
I'm just
I,
look, I'm not
as
saying
a
he right or wrong.
pastor,
I'm just saying,
there's certain places you can't go. It's certain things you can't do. Certain people you can't be associated with.
all
Now,
right, so hold on. So look,
okay,
so let's just say now hypothetically speaking, now look, this is just a hypothetical. For everybody
okay.
that's watching, just a hypothetical. All right.
Shit, I pulled
So
this
it's
up.
my birthday, right? My birthday coming up. I decided to go to, you know, strip club. Permissible or non-permissible?
Okay, no,
What if I'm going in there to pray for the strippers?
you're not.
What if I am though? What if I just like, okay, we going to strip club. I'm fully dressed in a suit, right? I have my Bible in my hand. I go in there, like, what's up? And that's a foul. What's wrong with that?
Yes, that's a foul. That
How? I'm doing the work of the Lord.
no, bro, you're not going enough for that.
Just thought I'd ask, man. But nah, I don't go to strip clubs. It's never been my thing to go to. Me personally, I get why people do it, but for me personally, I don't see the point of throwing money at a person that's not coming back to me in some type of way. This is just the thrill of throwing money and what are we gonna do after I give you all of my $1 bills? Maybe I throw some quarters, nickels, and dimes.
No,
I
man.
wouldn't even do that. I can't see just throwing no money away for nothing for a live show. I've never understood that. But hey, I mean, it's just like gambling. I don't understand why people do it. I get it that it's probably a thrill, but for me personally, I'm not gonna say I don't understand why
Yeah,
people
Marcus,
do it.
you're very frugal, so it wouldn't work out for you.
No, I do understand why people do it, but I just don't understand why I would do it. I don't see no reason. I just don't. I don't know. All right, what you got? What you got?
The sinner. That's right. And you think just like the sinner. That's why the churches are flying rainbow flags. Yeah. They don't want to be different. No difference.
What in the world? But what was that? That you was just what was that? Who was that dancing? Like what is that?
No, yeah. So there was a the police officer went viral. The,
Hey, look,
yeah,
I'm gonna say this. You can take a clip of something and make it look like whatever you want. So
the police officer went viral for dancing.
okay.
And he was a police officer that was in uniform and was dancing. I think he did. I think it was at a basketball game or something, but he danced and went viral. So I think he was trying to push inclusion and invited him to the church or where he was at. And but the guy was doing the same thing he would have done. It was almost like you at the Ellen show. And when Ellen find a viral video, she have you come to the show and you basically do what you did.
Yeah.
I
So that
don't
was
know
at a
what
church service.
I don't know if it was at a church service or I don't know what
Okay.
platform it was at. I just know that TJ was there. He was on stage. It looked like he was having a conference or a service or something. But this.
Well, let me say this for everybody watching. Lay off my boy TD Jakes, man. If
Oh,
he
give him.
did, if he did, let's just pray for him and just come on,
So
man.
so say that about everybody we just talked about.
You Kim Burrell? No,
Everybody.
Kim Burrell was blatantly that was just like
Okay.
that was kind of rude.
But do what
But
you
we do
just
need to
said.
pray for her too.
Pray for her, forgive her, and release it. Not just her, Brian Karn, Pastor Jim, all these people that
No,
have
no, no, no.
made.
Hold on. Let me be clear. Let me speak very clear when I say this. When I say let's pray for Jakes, these are rumors on Jakes. He's not blatantly being disrespectful to nobody. He's not throwing stuff at his musicians. These are rumors that
He was
is
he was
is
caught up.
speculated
He was
for
caught up
him to
in a
be
scandal.
gay or having gay acts or whatever. That's what I mean. But I'm talking about if we have on camera this Brian Carn is throwing some at his musicians, blatantly talking down. And I'm not saying that it's look again. I'm not criticizing him. While it's saying his name and you showing the video, I'm not criticizing him. I'm not criticizing Kim Burrell. I'm not criticizing none of them. I'm just saying I see disrespect. I see being rude. I see that. So they still need our prayers, but I can say absolutely I see that that's come on, bro. That's rude. As opposed to what it seems to be on the preacher, and it's like we don't have
I got
video
you.
evidence. Now, if somebody come out and they say, I got video evidence of me and the Reb going hard, hey,
Like
we
Mr.
still need to pray
Wilson.
for him. But now we got video evidence of
Like
is
Mr. Wilson.
I don't know who is Mr. Wilson. Who is that?
You don't remember? Oh man. It was a
Nah.
viral video. Pastor Wilson. It was a viral video.
Who? Wait, what? Look, see,
Do
I've
you
been under
want
a
it?
rock
Do
all
you
this
want
time.
this is not only spiritual, so do you want me to pull it up?
I don't care. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a podcast, bro. Like, this ain't church. But
Are
what
you
is this
sure?
Wilson stuff? Y'all, where have I been?
Under a rock, apparently.
I've been in my Bible. Thank you. Somebody type that in the chat. He's been in his word. The man of God has been. Why do we put an ED on the end of that? Why do we put manned? Who started that?
I don't know.
Man of God. Where are you looking at on YouTube?
Yeah, it's here. Now it has another guy that's discussing it, but I'm gonna pull it up anyway.
Uh-oh. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear somebody else narrating it, man.
Oh
Let us
man.
just see the evidence.
All right, so I'll keep it muted then.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Get him out of here. Look at
Yeah.
right here, Marcus. There's
All
the
right, hold up.
picture.
What is that?
There's the picture, and this is him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's him.
Blow that up. No way.
Yeah, bro. It was a whole video. All right, look. Let's blow this up.
Oh, how? How did they get that?
And he was married.
Oh man, Reb, you can't go out like that, Reb. Oh, Reb.
And he's from Texas.
And what? She ain't got no saran wrap on either. That's terrible, man. You know what? They gonna crucify me for this. They gonna
Oh,
ban
this
me from
old, bro.
church.
This old. This old.
How old is that, bro? Where have I been? I've never even seen
2019.
that in my life. I've never seen that.
2019, Marcus.
5 years ago?
5.
Dog, no. It ain't no way.
When we get off of this, go look it up.
I'm not going to look that up. So let me let me ask you this question, and we only got a few more minutes. But look, let me ask you this question, bro. Do you think that as a pastor, like me as a pastor, do you think that it's harder for me to sin or not me? Let me just take me out. Do you think it's harder for a pastor to sin, or do you think it's easier for a pastor to sin?
Ooh, that's a good question. You would have to answer that because you're the pastor. I would say
But
it's
I'm
easier.
saying from a person's perspective who is not, because
I would
for
say,
everybody they quick to judge, right? But like I'm just asking the question to see.
okay, so in my opinion, I think it's easier for a pastor to sin because you have access to all of these people, especially women. You have access to, their issues, their problems. So you, as a pastor, will be able to manipulate any point of the mind when it comes to what's needed to that lady. That's one. Number two, it should not be easy because God holds you at a higher standard, and your whooping is going to be worse than my whooping as a regular person. Number two, and if that person fails or falls because of you and the way that you led them, um, that's on you. So it should not be easier to sin, but I feel as if because you are on this platform, you get more attention because you're on this platform. You're looked at in a bright light. So a lot of people get stargazed and they will come at you. Just like musicians, just like men in uniform, these certain people, musicians especially, people like these people with titles and they're attracted to that. So it does get hard. I'm not saying he was wrong for wanting to be a man. What made him wrong was because number one, he was married.
Yeah, but that's my point though. My point is, yeah, right. We already know what if you married, you shouldn't be doing nothing with nobody else. Like you shouldn't be crossing that line
But if he was
emotionally,
single,
even.
if he were single,
No, even if he was single, no. If you were single and you in ministry, if you're a Christian, sex is fornication is still fornication. Like
but
no
but
matter what,
but
they they could say that it's better, more understandable than you. That's a double sin, but at the
I
same time,
know.
no.
But we're being real. We're being real with your encounter, right? With anybody's
Yeah,
encounter.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
So
that it don't happen, but I'm
as a
saying it's
Christian,
still a sin.
so
Like no matter what.
it is. But let's tell the people what to expect. Let's tell the people what to expect. As a Christian, even if you're coming in for the first time or if you've been in for 10, 15 years, it's hard. It's not easy.
I didn't say it was easy.
I know.
I
I'm
said
not
it's
saying
still
you
a
said that.
sin.
I'm saying you can go in with the mindset of saying, I'm not gonna fornicate. I'm gonna live for God. The devil knows every single dart that you're weak at. He knows what darts to throw. And if you had not been spiritually strong yet, where you can, catch those bows and break them, sometimes you're gonna get hit with them, and you're gonna make the mistake.
Yeah. So
So
look, I'm not.
go.
I agree. All I'm saying
Even as a
is,
preacher, as a
you said
single
what?
preacher, even as a single preacher, you can get caught up in the same things that regular people get caught up in.
I agree with you, bro. I do. I do 100%. My thing is, it's still wrong. That's my thing.
Yeah,
In God's eyes, it's still gonna be wrong. But it's for us, it's more understandable if for us, it's more understandable if he wasn't married, if he wouldn't have been married. But even not with that. But the original question was, do you think it's harder or is easier? And I would say it would be for you, for a person to say that it's harder or it should be harder. I think it's a double-sided lens, because if that much temptation was thrown at you, okay, so like I had this conversation with a friend of mine, and he boasts about being non-sexual, right? And this was at a time where I was non-sexual, but um it was a hard, it was getting difficult for me. So his thing was, he was coming down really hard and judgmental on me because I had started to get kind of weak in that area. And my question to him was, you say you're successfully celibate, right? Yes. How many, so you telling me if a girl was willing to give it to you right now, take you to a car and give you some right now, give you some head right now in her car, you would be able to say no? Then he said, yes. If she continually asked you day after day, 7 days this whole week to do that, or if you knew you could get it, would you be able to tell her no? He said, I don't know. And I said, that's the difference between you and I. You don't get the option to do that. So you don't have to worry about that. You bragging about something that you don't have to battle with. The thing though is, like, you can't be judgmental about something that's not a struggle to you, but that's not even thrown at you. Me, on the other hand, I dodge it, I block it, I say no, I walk away, I go in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're being judgmental about something that you don't really, and that's what I'm saying. Like, to say, and again, I'm not making no excuse for nobody. Like, I'm not making no excuse for nobody. If God positioned you, you should be prepared to say no. But my thing is like, to say that it's easy or it should be harder, you not faced with that same temptation. So you really just, that's a
I, I
difficult one, man.
I would never say it's easy for nobody, but especially for those who may, you know, have confidence in how they look or in their talents and abilities. It's harder. People pick up on that. People feed on your confidence, and you just have to be strong enough to say yay or nay, or I got this going on, or I'm married, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, and that's for nobody. And even though we're talking right now just about him specifically, but I
Yeah.
try not to judge. I try not to judge nobody in their situations because, as I will say, and I will continue to say forever, I deny myself daily, and I ask God for forgiveness daily. And I think our mom was asking, well, why are we saying that daily? Why do we have to say that daily? And I'm saying
Yeah,
because
well, she was talking about, yeah, but that's
yeah,
that's from the Bible study. Yeah.
for me, knowing and unknowingly sinning, I want to make sure that I cover all bases. So the intent is to always try to do the right thing. But in those times where mentally you may mess up or physically you may mess up, you should always uh, go back and repent. Well, we weren't trying to have an encounter with the Lord on today,
Yeah.
but it
No,
kind
it's
of
just
went
a
there.
question. It was just a question. It was just a question. Some stuff people be asking me, and like, I'm not gonna do all those questions here, but I thought, by you bringing that up, I thought I would, kind of go down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, but I mean, look.
don't go down no holes tonight. Hey, what's Mario's podcast?
Bro, oh, Mario's my brother, our brother's podcast. First, let's say this. Make sure you watch our podcast every Friday. We come on at 12 o'clock. Between 12 and 1, you're gonna get an upload on my page. That page is Marcus Stewart on YouTube. We're gonna load it up on Antoine's. What's your you got a YouTube channel, my brother?
Late night with S&A. That's what I had my TV show on late night.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, look, watch our show every Friday between 12 and 1, and we'll be uploaded on my page. That's the Marcus Stewart channel on YouTube. Beyond that, that's all the announcements I got.
Wait,
My brother who is not on, we not gonna shout that channel out because he ain't get on.
Oh, come on.
Maybe
Shout the
if he
channel
come
out.
on next
Because
week.
I just did you know I just did a podcast with him today?
Nah, I didn't know that. See, I didn't
Bro,
know that. So all right. So we're gonna
when
shout that out. It's called the Unorthodox Jukebox Podcast.
I forgot the name of
Unorthodox
it. That's why I wanted you to do
Jukebox.
it.
Yeah. And it's a show basically about relationships. So yeah, we encourage y'all to go and check that out.
Every show is gonna be about something different. It might not be spiritual, it might be something we're dealing with in life, some might
Right.
be talking about Joe Biden and Trump. You
Oh
never know.
God. Joe. Smoking Joe.
He don't know
Does
what's
he
going
be
on right
high?
now. No, he just don't know what he got Alzheimer's, early stage.
Bruh,
Nobody
how can
won't
you
say
have
it.
Alzheimer's in the White House?
Nobody
Look,
won't say it.
bro, I heard him say this. It is what it is because it is who he is.
Well,
He said that in front of millions of people.
he don't know. He don't know what's going on. They just don't want to say that the president has Alzheimer's.
That,
You know,
I'm like,
anybody right now would be better than Biden right
oh man, I'm just like, Kim
now.
Jong Un. I just pray every day he don't hit that button, man.
But not just him. Putin. Putin be Putin. Putin be out there.
Putin versus Biden in the 1-on-1.
No, think about boy. Look, if we ever start talking about that for real, we better pay attention to what's happening.
Let's let the
All the
news.
coalitions that's coming together, it would be really, really bad if everybody got together and it was against the U.S.
Man, look, let's not even talk about stuff like that, bro. We ain't gonna
China,
put that in the wind at
Russia,
all. Ain't
Ukraine,
nobody coming up like that.
Iran. Man, please. China, Ukraine, Russia, boy. That's all them. Man, anyway,
That's
send
neither
the
here
nukes.
nor there. But look, I hope the show was entertaining for y'all. For those of you who watched it, man, share it. We got another show coming up. I got my bro talking about relationships on the next episode for the month of February. We talking about love. We talking about love in relationships. We talking about sex, lust. We talking about all of that. So yeah, be sure to tune in. It's the first Friday, so we just thought we just kind of say hi and play around for y'all just a little bit. But next month we're gonna really be doing topics. So y'all be on the lookout. My other brother, my little brother Zoe gonna be on. And man, when Zoe get on this we're
Shout out to
gonna have
Encounter
some fun.
Podcast.
But now the encounter. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my beautiful, faithful, lovely
Pause.
hey,
Those are not the
hey, man.
endearing words that a man needs to disclose to
Hey,
another
I'll
man.
see you next week, my boy.
All right.